Ashley Larry, you know what I mean? You know, I'm acting real light skinned right now. Sorry.
Is it because I'm light skinned, so I'm rubbing off on you?
No, you're funny too. You came opportunity. You came to the show and you did a bit with Teddy Carpenter and you destroyed it. It was very, very funny.
Oh, thank you.
And I was like, she's got to be somebody. And look, I'm here with somebody. And what's your name?
I'm Nyki.
And Nyki, what show am I on?
You are on the YFM Media Network, and we're covering the MLK Library, and there are all night.
We're up all night. All right, now back to you.
So we know you do a lot of like tough crowds like today.
Yeah.
How
I don't
do
do a lot of
like?
tough crowds.
So it's just DC.
No, it's not that. Usually, this was interesting. It was a part of a festival. It was interesting. The show, I think, went very well under the circumstances. The circumstances where a lot of people participated with the go-go bands over there. Mm-hmm. And I don't think people really knew what to expect. But, you know, being a professional, you got to keep gunning through it. And then you just got to take one person at a time and you get to a point where they're having a good time. And at the end, people had a good time. And I was excited to be here.
Well, I know you started in DC. You said earlier during your segment that you started in DC, coming around here. And how does it feel to be back?
It feels great to be back. I get to talk to everybody. I feel as though simple fact being her man ain't a whole lot to that. But I normally do a show every Thanksgiving. It's a tradition I've been doing for like the last 12 years. But my good friend Tansy West, who's done a great job with this festival and probably be doing bigger and better things, she's known me pretty much for the beginning of my career. So she had the opportunity to put some DC comics on, some guys that are trying to make a name for themselves, and some guys that are or have made a name for themselves. So I was excited to be here. I was excited to work with Teddy Carpenter, and I support everything Tansy does. Speaking
of support, how essential do you feel like it is for DC to show up to events like this and support our comedians, our artistry, our creative works?
It's important because if you're like a native, if you're from DC, you want to feel good about coming to your hometown and be able to perform for them. So the only way you can keep things going like this in festivals, people have to show up. And this is a testament of what showing up means. I'm pretty sure it's about 25 or 30,000 people minimum throughout the whole festival for the whole weekend. So this was just a small part of a lot of things they did.
What's one thing that you can tell our viewers why it's important to get a library card, or why they should go get a library card?
It's important to get a library card because you get educated, you get informed and stuff, and people that have a library card are less likely to become crackheads. So I'm just saying, I don't know any crackheads that have library cards.
I don't know. We had Miss Rita in here today. I think she got a library card.
I don't think she got a library card, but I do know that she's had some testing times of life, and I love the fact that somebody can have an outlet to be transparent and make people laugh. But it's important. It's so funny because when I came here, I was like, man, this is probably the biggest library I've been into in a while. Then I was like, do people still go to the library? Mm-hmm. Which is a good, valid question to explain why and the reasons why libraries will always be in existence. And then I say, how do you get people to come to the library? They said, well, they got implemented a lot of online things. So the library in this experience is not just grabbing a book, it's about the whole culture. If you look at this festival, it's about art, it's about entertainment, it's about passion, and it's about community. And that's, I think, what you get when you continue to support the library.
Do you feel like your performance today reflected the DC culture?
Yeah, I had different fighting styles. At the beginning, I know people were spread out. At the beginning, when you got to round people up, you got to get them involved. And I felt like it was almost like street performance where you make some sacrifices early on, and you're just trying to get that one moment where everybody's attention's at one time. And when I was on stage, even though it took a while, it was that one moment where I knew the crowd was engaged, everybody was tuned in, and I think that's when I had like my best jokes, or the best, I think that's when people was really connected with me.
Now, we've seen you on Saturday Night Live with Dave Chappelle doing your skits. That went viral. You have a lot of viral moments. Is there anything else that we could be looking forward to from you?
Well, a lot of people call me Ashley Larry, but that's the old person. I'm no longer going by Ashley Larry. It's Ashford Lawrence. I'm fully moisturized. I use shea butter. I was using oil, but we know how that went. We know how that went. No more baby oil. My son even said, Daddy, I love baby oil, but we got to rename it. I said, what's it going to be called? So he said, we got to call it newborn oil. So you can see me maybe dropping my own newborn oil line pretty soon. but I'll always continue to support DC, and I'll always continue to support everything that Tansy West is doing. And more importantly, get a library card. You don't want to be a crackhead.
Now, is there anything more that you want to leave your message for them to see?
Get a library card. Don't be a crackhead.
I feel like that's a wrap. Thank you so much.
And you were very, very funny.
Thank you.
Your boy Donnell Rawlings. I got to take time to shout out YFM Media Network.
YFM got the lens on go.